He's doing the hard
Hey, how's it
work.
going?
The easy work is
I
the
guess
just
keep my
distance
from y'all. Yeah, I got a mask.
You were heading up that way. What do you?
Yeah, we're just walking around.
They're medics, George and Janet. They're there to. They're both medics.
good.
Just to
Boy,
help,
that doesn't make me feel good.
well, it's
Somebody's
Well,
going to get hurt.
Yeah.
If you're a medic
Yeah.
and you're heading that way,
The-
somebody's going to get hurt.
Means if, right?
It's a good thing.
win
that you're there.
because the people have been getting hurt every night.
For
So,
example, we saw, George has video of it, the night they tried to take Stewart down. At the backside of English Lutheran, a woman's, and she said real nasty to George, don't film me, like I'm gonna throw this at you. They're picking up granite cobbles, you know, and they're holding it behind their back. So, yeah, somebody's gonna get hurt.
It is dangerous to film people, not only because of reactions like that, but we can be arrested just for being here retroactively if you get someone's face on
Yeah,
it.
'cause they-
So like just kind of make
If
sure
they're
that
not
you
doing
don't-
it, we hear you.
Oh yeah, but
And
like for
advice
instance, if
taken.
my
For
face
your-
was on
yeah.
Facebook, even just standing there,
Advice
Yeah,
taken.
can I ask, that ties to a question my daughters asked me today, why the solid black and why the, like, really this intimidating
It is intimidating.
posture? Where does this come from? And is it
Because
messaging or is it, what is
for
it?
me,
No.
when I've been attacked
for
by
us.
police 6 or 7 times with tear gas, flashbangs, grabbing into crowd and pulling people out, to be able to get away from that as a self-preservation standpoint, like during the day, I wear a pair of shorts and a shirt and everything,
Same.
but like I've seen so many people, you know, wearing a light-colored shirt, being grabbed from behind and slammed down, and then pepper sprayed
Let's
on
get
the
as
ground.
anonymous as possible.
Trying
Yep.
to keep it
And
because they
COVID.
Especially if it's nice.
COVID, right?
they tracked down that chick for wearing a shirt that she got off of Etsy. Did you hear about that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know
Wow,
what she
that's
did, but they
interesting.
literally
They
tracked
tracked
her
her down.
down
Detective
by
work.
a shirt. So
Okay, so that helps me understand that.
not everyone's out here like Antifa.
And
Well, but you know, the other night at Stewart, we saw. I mean, I've got
Sunday
a dozen
night.
videos. The names people
Wrapped
were
up
calling
in
the
black,
police
a-
and egging on the police.
Well, and they were
And-
open carrying.
And let me tell you, they were Virginia State Police. Those guys didn't budge a thing. I mean, people just hollering obscenities all night, on, and they wouldn't budge. Now there's one tear gas attack, and I think that was
I
to
thought you were
get
talking
their
about the
perimeter.
guys that were
Stewart on Sunday night.
open
There was
carrying
more
Yeah.
than
on
one.
Sunday night.
Yeah,
That was
because
Saturday.
they did the one, and
Yeah,
then
they
they
moved
did
us
more
all
and
the way
moved
back.
and more and moved. And actually, by the time I got back to the circle, no one could breathe from half a block down
Yeah.
because of
Can
the
I ask
cloud.
one more question, you guys?
Yeah, of course.
It's just a curiosity quotient would be, and this is you have to take an aggregate view of this, right? Just your collective orientation, because it can't be individual, but just collective. But the question is, the people that are there tonight, and right now, this is if they were to stay at this level and maintain this civility and really kind of project what they stand for and what they want to message, we as neighbors we live in Silver City because we accept all this, right? We don't live on the county and aren't accepting. We're accepting
Facts.
on that level. But is that group wanting to do that, or is there an anxiety in them where they actually want the confrontation?
We are,
How do you guys? What do
we
you
are
think
all
that
scared shitless.
they're scared?
We
You're
are.
scared,
All of
Because
us.
So are the
for
police.
us,
and they're
yeah,
scared. But
Yeah,
we'd
but
much
they have-
rather do this all night long.
We're unarmed.
But like
Hey,
the
guys.
other night downtown,
Hey!
you ended
we're
up
just
having
learning here.
Yeah? Hello!
you ended up having
Can
a
you teach us what you're learning?
Yeah, we'll teach you later. Go to bed.
we
love
have
you.
some questions.
downtown there was we first saw one officer blocking one road, then another, and then another, and then two, and then two. And so like seeing that just from a reptilian brain standpoint, it's
Fight or flight.
yeah. And so that get ratcheted up, and then you have 60 people with shields just come around the corner. I'm a very passive, fold like a lawn chair under pressure person, but in that situation, yeah, it's full fight or flight. And like you said, law enforcement is the same way, but we don't have it. We don't have tear gas. We don't have rubber bullets. We don't have flashbangs.
What would you do if you had guns? Why don't you take guns?
Because then we would be doing the same thing
Yeah.
as the people that were fighting
Also, if
against.
you're arrested,
You
even
wouldn't
for
be-
unlawful
you
assembly,
wouldn't
it
be
automatically becomes a class 4 felony.
Yeah.
And
what
then we
describe-
can't vote anymore.
What
So,
describes peaceful? The peaceful protest.
are you guys good as long as it stays like this?
Yes.
Like, it's
Not
just
really,
I
because,
totally
because
understand
the
the
state
music.
said
Yeah,
they're
that's
going to
the-
vacate from sunset to sunrise.
My view, as
and
long
that,
as
that
people aren't hurt.
worries me
What's that?
because
As long as people aren't hurt. That's
Hurt?
for me.
say,
That's,
say again.
for me, my bar personally for peaceful protest is that people aren't hurt. You know,
That they are
Phys-
what?
that they
Are
aren't
not
physically
hurt.
You know,
Are not
Yes.
hurt.
Peaceful
Yeah.
doesn't mean quiet. you
yeah,
know?
and
But-
peaceful. You know,
Family across the street, you all tell that to the 1, 3, and 5-year-old.
Yeah, family and
Because
friends.
you know,
for 5
actually,
weeks,
when
they-
we've been
they-
marching, I feel bad. It's not the kids I worry about. When I know that some dogs have anxiety issues, like I'm
That
like,
says everything about your
oh,
Right.
poor dogs, because I don't have kids, but like,
Yeah.
Dogs
Yeah.
have
Well,
two.
dogs too, but I worry about toddlers.
Yeah.
yeah. And if you think about the 1, 3, and 5-year-olds who deal with trauma every day in brown neighborhoods, you know, it's
Yeah, they
It's-
heard
it's
hearing gunshots
sad.
all over the place.
Yeah.
So let's get rid of Gilpin Court
But let
and
me
build some decent
ask
housing.
you something. You guys are demonstrating because you want to have a say. You want these monuments taken down.
That's not all we want.
oh no.
But
the
but
monument
the main
is,
thing is the monuments must come down. That's what we see in the news. That's what they hear. That's national, local.
What is your
Well,
what is your
what do
biggest?
Glad
I-
you're talking to
when,
us,
when
then.
do I
Yeah.
get a chance to say my bit about
Right now, go to
monuments,
city
whatever?
council meetings
Yeah,
like
go-
us.
We
You
do.
know,
Yeah.
vote. Did
Yeah.
you go out and vote today?
Yeah.
Good.
That's
There
how you
go.
do it.
So why don't we all have a vote
We're
on the
not even
monument?
Republican.
Yeah, I
Because
don't know.
if I
We
think
can have a vote
I
on
think
the
if we
monuments. Would that
waited
be- would that be
for
okay?
social change by voting, the Civil Rights Act would have never gone through.
But
You
hey,
know, like-
November's coming up. Shouldn't there could be a statewide
Good night, guys.
referendum
Thanks for chatting.
instead of one man and maybe 2,000
Yeah,
people?
and see, for me personally, if I had the tools to do it safely, that statue would be down. But I don't have those tools, and I don't trust my knowledge to do it in a safe way.
We're not
And-
going to have a repeat of Portsmouth.
No. But you know,
But what is the mon? Wouldn't it be fair? Wouldn't you agree if there were a statewide referendum?
No.
Isn't that fair?
Or even
Belongs to
local,
the
just city
state.
of Richmond.
again, I think that if you take that to the place of marginalized communities, again, if we as a country honestly voted on the Civil Rights Act in the 60s, it wouldn't have passed. It wouldn't have passed in the 70s. It wouldn't have passed in the 80s. You know, like,
I don't
and
agree with you.
so, you know, I think big change sometimes takes
Direct action.
direct action. You
Yeah,
know,
where the majority doesn't get their say.
well, and that's
Okay.
also speaking to the fact that the minority has been stepped on by us white people for 400 years. You know,
I think it's as ridiculous as Trump, clearing the streets and doing his ridiculous thing in front of the church with the Bible, and then saying he's going to arrest or shoot people if they take down Lafayette Square.
oh, and thank you
It's one
guys so
person.
much.
Yeah.
Make
Good
a
talk.
We
decision.
have things to do.
I'm curious. I'm curious. You say you got video of the Jeb monument. I'm a